How's it going then, troops? Welcome to our newest video. Big shout out to all of you who have viewed, subscribed, liked, shared and commented, and a big shout out to all of our channel members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Craig, a former British soldier, and today we're talking about the UK is set to rise its defence budget. Finally, Starmer has made an announcement. Everyone has been asking for a defence budget increase. The Chief of Staffs were looking at, they want it pushed to 2.65%, a minimum 2.5%. He did say he was looking to rise it to 2.5%, and he actually is. He has come out to say, I have vowed to fight for peace, as he announced a $6 billion boost to Britain's defence spending funded by aid cuts. Is he finally doing something for the people of the UK? He is talking about cutting aid spending, so overseas aid spending, over the next 2 years to go from 0.5 to 0.3%, to boost military spending from 2.3 to 2.5. By 2027. This is mainly because he says this is a vital increase to counter the menace of Russia. He has come out and said, we cannot get away from it. Putin's aggression does not stop in Ukraine. Russian spy ships menace our waters. Russian planes enter our airspace. Russian cyber attacks hit our NHS. For those that don't know, yes, Russia are constantly basically testing our response times, how fast we react to things, how do we react to things, trying to figure out our tactics, what equipment we do have. And obviously they're trying to break into our networks as well, just to bring us down, slow us down and find information about us. Constantly happening. If you don't know that, that's happening, by the way. We currently spend 53.9 billion on defence, and that will increase. Trump is obviously extremely happy with this. He thinks the whole of NATO should be spending at least 5% or a minimum of 3%, I think it is GDP per capita. We're getting there, 2.5. Apparently, Starmer has said that he would like to increase this in the next Parliament. So after this 4 years, in the next 4 years, he's obviously expecting to come in. The plans are to increase the spending to 3%, I believe, which would be massive help for our military. Getting new numbers in, possibly paying our soldiers better equipment, clothing, food, pensions and all sorts. So that is massive. We've also got armed forces to cut red tape and deliver quicker and easier recruitment service. Joining the armed forces will become quicker and easier under a new first of its kind recruitment service that cuts red tape and transforms the way people sign up to serve. It's looking like they're going through one application process for all three services, or one sort of service for all three services. New recruitment service will streamline the process candidates join the armed forces. Launching in 2027, the first of its kind service will speed up recruitment to boost national security, the foundation of government's plan for change. So those that don't know, one of the reasons recruitment numbers are so low is because capita just takes so long to get recruits in, and people give up halfway through their application. So if we can speed up that process, we can get them in quicker. You've got less people voluntarily dropping out. So what's going to happen then is the Combined Armed Forces Recruitment Service, AFRS, will launch in 2027, replacing the individual schemes run by Navy, Army, Royal Air Force. The new contract will ensure better value for taxpayer money and better outcomes for armed forces. Obviously, the people you spend trying to recruit, you spend money on them, trying to get them in, they voluntarily drop out, they fail for stupid things on medical, is a waste of money. So they're looking at trying to speed that up. So the first ever tri-service recruitment. It's mad. I think they're doing tri-service. Then why not? You just go through one application, you just pick what service that you want to go to, and then you go off basically and speak to someone about that service, and you go through that recruitment line. But the portal would be the same. It makes sense. Why not? It's one armed forces. So this is the big one. The announcement follows the Defence Secretary's commitment last year to tackle long application waiting times for the armed forces, with a new ambition to make conditional offer within 10 days and confirmation of a training start date within 30 days. We're going back to how it used to be. Used to be able to get in the army extremely quickly. Mine from application to getting a date was about 3 months. And it most probably could have been quicker. I was 15 years and 3/4. Earliest you could put the application in. By the time I got an assessment centre, I went back, got a date. I think I'd most probably just turned 16, and then I was in the army 16 years and 3 months or something like that. So it was a lot quicker. As now it takes 6 months, 12 months just for someone to even get you in an assessment centre. It's way too long. But very, very interesting that they're looking at doing this. It's going to make life a lot easier for applicants. Hopefully it's going to increase the recruitment numbers, which is going to increase the numbers that we have in the armed forces. And then all they've got to do is work on retention, which we know is an absolute massive one. But that's what's going on in the sort of news today. So it's really good to see that we are increasing spending and that they are looking at speeding up the application process, because that has been a big bugbear of mine for a very long time. When I speak to people, they message me on Instagram or email, asking for advice. They tell me that it's just taking way too long for the application process. And it shouldn't be that hard. It's not that hard to get a normal job. Why is it this hard to get this job when you've got to go for an application process, fill in an application, do a security check and go to assessment centre? And they just check over your medical, but it doesn't take that long. But that's what happens when you basically sell it all off, try to save money. Well, you need the numbers, so you bring all the soldiers out of the recruitment offices, take them back to the regiments, and then spend loads of money and waste loads of money on a recruiter contract company who only care about money and just want numbers. Just get them into the pipeline, but don't actually get them into training, because I believe, from what I hear, they just get paid for getting them into the pipeline when they should get paid if they actually enter training, because they'd make a lot more money. I guarantee you that's not how it works. I don't know this for sure, but if they got paid for the numbers of people they got into training, the recruitment process would be so much longer. Other than that as well, make sure you head over to combatreadyhq.co.uk. Check out some of our t-shirts. We've got some absolute brilliant designs. Go and check out some of our amazing tasting coffee, some of the best coffee you can get in the world, the UK. And check out our thermal tumblers to keep it nice and warm. And our patches that you can put on your kit. Combat Ready HQ patches. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for all of your support. I'll see you soon.